To a brand new episode here with the Amazing Ruben, and where today we're just gonna be building in my church today. Really haven't been doing that much today. Just been relaxing, building stuff, playing Marvel Contest of Champions, watching YouTube videos, and why not a perfect day to make a YouTube video? So let's get into it and start building this place. Anyways, I really did not plan this video today. It's one of those videos that I just say, screw it, let's just see what I can do with this video. Anyway, so what's one thing I can start with talking with? Well, I can talk about the new update that's coming out this month or later. I mean, Mojang hasn't been really talking about the new stuff that's coming out. Now let's talk about what I'm really wanting for 15.0, or I just can't wait what's making 15.0 better. Well, one thing is that there's gonna be pistons in. I know you don't know how much stuff I can do with pistons. I remember back in my Express 360 world, there was so many mini games I created with pistons. But now that they're gonna be added in Pocket Edition, my chances of creating the best games are not possible. But pistons are not always the best things because they have limitations. But what also am I excited for? Horses. Why? Because, to tell you the truth, I never really had a horse. No, I'm not talking about real life. If I had a real horse in real life, I wouldn't play Minecraft. I would just be riding my horse down my street, going like, yeehaw, I got a horse. And I'm not trying to be racist, but I would say yeehaw, mostly because I think yeehaw makes the horse go faster. I think. You people can tell me if that's true. Any of you people who own horses. I know there's a few people who own horses. And if you don't, then you can comment down saying hashtag I don't own a horse. What are you talking about, Ruben? Anyway, so yeah. What am I gonna do with horses once 15.0 comes out? Well, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna make them a racing course? Am I gonna use them to go traveling super far? I think what I would mostly use them for is to travel super far, mostly because you can go super far distances without getting hungry. I won't have to go hunting that often. What would I travel for? That's another question you might be wondering. Well, I might travel to find another village. I mean, right now villages are pretty much useless because you can't really use them for trading. But once trading comes out, I'm gonna be saving all the villages as possible. I'm gonna make it to each village I ever find, I'm gonna make it like a little fort. So it's very hard for zombies to get in. I mean, that's kind of making Minecraft more better. You know what makes Minecraft a whole lot better? The updates. It gives you more things to do. But the thing is, the updates take so long now. I remember back in last year, Pocket Edition would get an update after an update after an update. Nowadays, updates has been slowed down. But you know what else I would like in 15.0? Less lag. Not only on single player, or not only in multiplayer, but also especially in single player. Because, you know, our mobile phones these days can't handle infinite worlds. It causes the game to lag a bit. I mean, remember back then in 14.0 where I would have the strange colors on my screen? Good old times. The good thing is that they pretty much fixed that bug, so I don't have to worry about that. No longer more. No more. No more. I really don't know, but why am I singing the Superman theme? I really don't know. I really don't know why. You know, this is one of those times where I wish I wish I could record with one of my friends. But you know what's the hard thing about recording with my team? Nothing gets done. No, nothing. Not one thing gets done. That's why I always play on PvP servers, because I know if they played on my world will be destroyed in just 5 seconds. That's why I just download some map from the internet, because I already know my world is not gonna be there when I leave it. That's why I choose PvP maps out of the internet, because I know they're gonna be destroyed in just 5 seconds. And the funny thing is, it's not all my team's fault. I guess I could be unproductive as well. I mean, I really haven't really planned this video out, but I guess in some ways I did, some ways I didn't. Let's just continue digging over here. So you might be wondering, what am I doing in my church right now? I mean, this thing is taking years to finish. I remember when I very first started building this thing, it was flattening out the area. Those good old times, ladies and gents, good old times. Good old times. Alright, so right now I'm making a staircase. I got these quartz stairs for a good reason. Mostly because I can go up faster. That means I have to break some of these. So let me break this. And this. And this, because this will disturb you from going up. I need to also break some of this. There we go. And break this. And break this. And let's talk more about the 15.0 update. What else is coming in that I'm excited for? Well, the new skeletons. Well, kind of. I'm not too excited to the point where I'm just super excited. I can't wait for 15.0, but I'm excited to see how the cool new skeletons look like. It could be cool. Maybe the skeletons can do something that they couldn't do before. Maybe they can pick up a sword and stuff like that. But I doubt it. I think they just added a new skeleton bob for me to fight. Not like the old skeletons are cool. That could mean something. If they're changing the skeletons, sooner or later they're gonna change the spiders to look more menacing or something like that. Or the zombies, or who knows, maybe they'll change the Ender Dragon. I mean, they already kinda changed Ender Dragon in some ways. Now the Ender Dragon can spawn whenever it wants, and it's more challenging. The Ender Dragon's more dangerous than it used to be. Now you might be a pocket editioner and might not know what I'm talking about, but 1.9 added a feature so Ender Dragons are more dangerous. So yeah, if you're not into PC but you do have PC, get into PC. I mean, I'm not really into PC because I'm not a keyboard fan, but I am. Well, the only reason I would use Windows 10 is to play on the Win because it's easier, mostly because it's easier to record, and second of all, I have no problem with using the Xbox 360 controller. They should put the MPC edition so you can play on your Xbox 360 or any other controller. There's many games that let you do that, but I just don't understand why PC edition doesn't let you do that. Maybe they want the originality of keyboard and PC to be together. I think that's why they created the Windows 10 edition, because they know they're never gonna add controller support. Well, I think they can add it, but they just won't because it's Mojang. You know Mojang. They're very original. In some ways they're original, some ways they're not. I can't wait until you change into your new cool form, Mr. Skelly Bob. But I wonder why they're changing the skeleton. I mean, would they really just change the skeleton out of the nowhere, or are they gonna add new features to the skeleton? Will they drop new stuff? Will they flow in the air and become a new boss? That would be cool. Since they're making new skeletons, it would be cool that the new skeleton would have a new boss, the skeleton boss. I mean, that will mean a whole new adventure. But the thing is, I can't wait until they add the Ender Dragon or the Wizard boss or any other boss, because that means I could finally make this series more entertaining. Instead of building and such, I could start fighting big old monsters, go on big adventures to find the end stronghold. I think that's what they're called, strongholds. Either way. And hopefully they add that sooner or later, so I can go on a big old adventure. Who knows? Maybe the skeletons are getting a new boss. I mean, imagine every single monster got a boss. Like the zombie had a zombie boss. That would make this game a whole lot cooler. Like each monster has its own story or origin, so that would be cool. Even the cows would have a cow boss. It will be so dangerous. I mean, the cows will be milking you to death so hard that you won't even see it coming. Anyways, let me just sleep right here. Now, I don't want this video to be a long video, maybe a 15-minute video, because, you know, I haven't really planned anything. GG to the world and to the rest of the world. What happened to all my cows? I know I have more cows than this. Did all my cows escape? I mean, how would they escape? You cows are smart. You escaped from this evil fence. I just don't understand. I mean, it wasn't for these. Only I can jump over this with this carpet, but these cows can't do it. I mean, the fence door is not clear. It's clearly not open. So how the heck are you escaping? I must know the answers. You can't just not. You can't escape. You don't have hands. Those cows are just planning something. They're all escaping, even though I'm giving them their favorite food, and their favorite food, of course, is wheat. So let's just get the wheat and make them have little children, cows. I think they're called cows, Ruben. You're probably in the comment section going like, I think they're called cows, Ruben. Get your information straight. You know, I just call them whatever you want. Most YouTubers call something differently what it's originally called. They think of original ideas. That's what their whole life is meant to think of something original. But why is so many people trying to make something original? I mean, these video games these days are pretty much redoing old games. So you know, the Ratchet and Clank game that came out this year, it's pretty much the very first game, but with better graphics. A little bit of the story is a bit changed, and a few more bosses. I mean, when people these days are just redoing everything. They're making Crash Bandicoot. Hopefully, one day they're gonna make Crash Bandicoot with better graphics, but pretty much the same story, but with different bosses and more challenging levels. I mean, you don't see originality in that, but people still buy it because they just enjoy the good old memories they had with when they used to play back then. I mean, I would love to pay to get an original game. What was my original game back then? What was the game I would play? From 1 a.m. to 6 a.m. and then keep on going until I'm super sleepy. That would be Crash Bandicoot, because he was my very first video game character that I really got into. And it's probably the only one because, well, back then I wasn't that big of a gamer. I was okay when a gamer. Like, I would have my Game Boy in my pocket. I would have my charger on my other pocket, and I would just play all day. Well, not all day. I would go outside and play because, I'm a child. So I would do that because children go out and play. Don't go to their Game Boy and stay there for 3 hours. I rather would go outside and play my Game Boy. I mean, not my Game Boy, go outside and play tag. I can't pick up the wheat, can I? I mean, the wheat seeds. This is pure evil. It's witchcraft. Let me just put this wheat in here. And now pick up the seeds. There we go. Hopefully I got you thinking. And subscribe if you're new. Like if you like the video. This is Amazing Ruben saying goodbye. Goodbye. Yeah, you see my hand? I'm shaking it. I'm trying to shake it because I can't find anywhere to shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. 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 Goodbye, everyone.